This is the last lesson for this tutorial. To finish things up, we're gonna make a couple of minor tweaks to our game, and we're also gonna export it to a mobile device. I'm gonna dig right into the code. Since I tested this game a couple of times now, I'm gonna change the pace right away to speed it up by 50%. And since that's a public value, I also need to address this so it doesn't get stuck. Just to make sure. And right now, I'm going to show you the issue I'm going to fix. When the player is falling down, as you can see, the falling animation or the jumping animation doesn't trigger. That's because we don't handle negative velocity in our player script. So we need to add math here to the abs here, so we can't get negative velocity. This will always trigger the animation state 1 whenever the velocity is bigger than 0.05, both negative and positive. So let's move into the scene again, see what happens when you're falling down. There we go, the animation is triggered. Last thing here, I added a new sound that's going to be played on restart. So I add the sound player dead, and we need to go into the play sound script here and add that one to case as well. So I'm just going to do a new one case called restart, and we're going to play the third here, or fourth I mean, and we're going to do a break, and the sound is ready to play. This is going to be played on the kill player function, but since we want the whole sound to be finished before restarting the game, we need to add the application load level with a little delay. I'm going to move that one out and create a new function called reload scene. And we're going to add application load level to that one. We then need to invoke that one with 1 second delay. Invoke reload scene. And 1 second. There you go. Since this is triggered every time or on every frame the player is out of bounds, we need to have a check to see if it's already killed. So I'm gonna add a new boolean value here. Private bool player dead equals false. And that's only gonna be true the first time. So we're going to return if this one is true. And if it's not, we're going to set it to true. So the last thing we need to do now is just to play the sound. So we're going to get the play sound script. And address the play function. So let's play sound reward. I'm going to move back into the scene here, press play, and we're going to fall down. The sound doesn't play. I'm going to see restart. Sorry. Of course, the sound was restart, not reward. My bad. Let's go in again. I'm falling down. There we go. Restarted sound. So, that's all for the game tweaks. And we're ready to actually publish to the phone. I'm gonna go into the project settings player and address a couple of stuff here in the inspector. I'm just gonna go with the bare minimum here. I'm not gonna add any icons or splash images. As you can see, there's a lot of resolutions you need to add in order to fit all the different devices. And I'm gonna export this one for iPhone, so I'm in the iPhone menu here, but we will get a default image from Unity if we not add anything there. But I added a new name here called Endless Runner, and we have a couple of stuff here in other settings. Of course, we need our bundle identifier, and you get it from your iTunes account or developer account, I mean. And a couple of more things here. Since I'm going to show this off, I'm doing this one in the simulator, but naturally I'm going to export it to the device, of course. And target version, let's go with 6.0, and we're going to have some stripping level disabled, and I think we're good to go. So let's move into the build settings. We need to add this scene into the build, so I'm just going to go ahead and click add scene, and we're going to hit build. I'm going to save this. Unity is now bundling up the project for Xcode. And here you go. Our project, we're going to open up in Xcode. I'm going to change the phone we're going to work with. I'm going to go with the Retina 4-inch 7.1 and hit play. And there you go. We got a game running in the iOS simulator, and it will run much more smoothly within an actual device. So I'm just gonna go ahead and try to play it a little bit, but it's quite laggy right now, but mark my word, this is not the case when you export it to the device. So that's all for this tutorial. We have successfully created an Endless Runner game for mobile devices. I hope you have fun watching this tutorial and that you have picked up a couple of tricks and techniques. Please see this tutorial as the backbone of your own Endless Runner. Thank you for watching.